Hello, everyone. Good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you might be tuning in from. My name is Marva B. I am the CEO and founder of Black Link Magazine, and this is the Black Link Experience. And we would like to welcome Mr. Trey Chaney. Hey, Trey, welcome.
I am so honored to be on here at Black Link Magazine. I'm so honored, Mara. Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm so honored and humbled to have you here. I appreciate. So I've been checking out your bio and doing my homework. Go ahead and tell the world who you are and what you do.
Well, my name is Trey Chaney. I'm an actor, I'm an artist, motivational speaker. Many of you all that's watching right now may know me as the character Poot from the HBO series The Wire. I played Poot on the HBO series The Wire. I was casted for that 20 years ago. I got a nice little longevity of being in this business for a very long time. I started off as a hip hop artist, dancer. At the age of 8, I remember winning Apollo Theater in New York City like 8 times in a row. Once I caught the acting bug, like I was saying in the beginning, The Wire was my first job ever as an actor. And, of course, that premiered in 2002. And, 2008, that's when it had ended. I had established, my company. I was already branding my company, Chaney Vision Entertainment, in the streets of Washington, D.C., which is where I'm originally from. So I was selling my own product out the trunk of my car, my T-shirts, my movies, my books. I just was like really grinding, like showing independent artists how, when something major, like such as The Wire, stops, you still have a choice. You got a choice whether you want to keep going or you want to give up. And obviously, with us being able to talk today with Black Link Magazine, I chose to keep going. And now I'm currently on Saints and Sinners on Bounce TV's #1 show.
Yes.
I play the character Kendrick. We did 5 seasons of that, and we're going into a 6th season. So I'm really honored to be filming Saints and Sinners season 6, and playing this character Kendrick. And Marvin, it's so funny. I just finished HBO's We Own This City. Yes. And it's the same creators from The Wire. They reached out to me 20 years later, because The Wire will be 20 years old next year. And they reached out to me 20 years later to play a police officer, Gordon Hulk. So I just wrapped. After 4 months, they flew me, because I live in Atlanta now, me, my wife, and my son. So they flew me back to Baltimore for, the last 4 months from, I want to say, August to now. And we shot We Own This City. It's going to be a huge HBO limited series. Same creators, David Simon, Nina Noble, George Pelicano. So I just, I'm very grateful and thankful that I'm able to still be in this business all this time. We talking 30 plus years,
Yeah. Yeah. And so I just want to say kudos to you for that, because, it's hard in this entertainment business, and, it's hard to get gigs. It's hard to get recurring roles as an actor. True. And so kudos to you. What do you say is behind the longevity in this business? Because some people, get one turn and one turn only and it's over. What's the secret, or what do you tell people?
Well, when people ask me what's the secret to having longevity in the business, the entertainment business itself, whether you're in television, film, or music, like you said, it's hard. But if you can stay committed and dedicated to the process of it without getting emotionally attached to the end result, meaning the reward, or, when someone books a job, they always say, I can't wait to make this much money so I can do this and that. No, you got to focus on putting in the work. And that's been my motto all these years.
Yeah.
I just always focused on putting in the work, doing what I love to do, whether that be being an actor or being a musician, a hip hop artist, and really not looking at it as, okay, soon as I do this, I'm going to make X amount of dollars and I'm going to do this. Nah, it is straight up head down, skating, tunnel vision. Yeah. I focus only on the work, and I focus on making sure it's done the right way, and I'm doing everything to the best of my ability. I'm giving it 1,000%. And that's the key, to the longevity of being an actor, being a hip hop artist. It's doing the work. It's putting in the work without always looking for that end result. That's where a lot of people fall short.
Yeah. And you just have to have tough skin in this business. And some people just, you've worked with Bernie Mac, you work with Meek Mill, Vivica Fox. How are those experiences?
Well, working with Bernie Mac, that was my first, like cameo in a movie, Head of State. And actually, I didn't get a chance to actually work with Bernie. Bernie was in the movie. Chris Rock, though, I was able to meet Chris Rock, and Chris Rock was the reason why I was in the film. And of course, Meek Mill, I'm Meek Mill, superstar rapper. I knew Meek Mill before he became the superstar he is. We did the film Streets in Philly, and Jamal Hill, he wrote and directed that film, and BET and Netflix, they really, just blew it up. And Vivica Fox, that's my sister. I love Vivica Fox. I've been very fortunate to do like events with Vivica, honoring her in Las Vegas a couple of years back. And a lot of people don't know Vivica Fox. She actually put me in The Salon, the movie that she had directed. Yeah, that was like one of my first experiences of having maybe like 2 or 3 lines in the film, and it was because of Vivica Fox. I was able to be in that movie, and then years later we star in a top 5 film on Amazon Prime called Secret Society, which is written and produced by Miyasha Coleman, Rich Coleman, and Jamal Hill, who did the film Streets. He directed it. So me and Vivica, every time we see each other, it's always love, and I'm like I said, I'm very fortunate to have friends like Vivica who's always giving out positive, information, and just, she wants to see her people win.
Yeah, I just love her. I'm a fan of hers, and I just love everything about Vivica. So shout out to Vivica Fox. What inspires you to keep moving in this business? What inspires, even, I always share this story because I talked to Bill Duke, and we know who Mr. Bill Duke is.
That's my man right there.
I love him. I can't wait to connect with him again. But he talked about even the biggest celebrities that have ups and downs, like a roller coaster ride. When you have those downs, what inspires you to keep going?
Well, you know what? It's so amazing, Marvel, because you just answered it. You said what inspires me when I'm having those down moments. It's the knowing that everything is not going to continue to be just all bad. It's eventually going to turn. That's almost like, I compare it to like if somebody got a cold. If you go to the doctor, you take the right medicine, next thing you know, you feeling better. It might take 2-3 days later, it might take a week later, but eventually the bad usually is going to turn into being good. So my thing is just being able to weather the storm, because like you said, this business, it's about the ups, it's about the downs. But if you can just maintain having willpower, and that's it. That's a real strong word. Having the willpower to stay motivated, to just keep going. That's how you get over those hurdles of being in the entertainment industry. And that's what I've been able to do. It's like, I know what it's like to not have a dime in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I know what it's like to have money. I know what it's like to be in the middle of, I don't know when my next job is going to come, but at the same time, just saying, what, let me just put my best foot forward. Let me keep moving forward. Let me have that tunnel vision, and let me just, it's almost like I'm dreaming even when my eyes are open. You know what I'm saying? I see everything, like my vision is clear on what I want. And that's just to be an inspiration, motivated, individual to help others to see their goals.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. So let's talk about Asbury Park and Black Lives. You are a producer on that. How did you connect with Legend and Casey? And tell me all about that project.
Yeah, those are my brothers, my Detroit brothers. So Legend reached out to me, Ken Legend Williams. They casted me for Black Lives. And, once I was cast for that, we had just started talking and I just looked at everything that these brothers were doing in Detroit. They're very passionate about writing. Casey Carson is very passionate about producing. And once we had a conversation, I was like, you know what? This is going to work better with a team effort. All us three are a team. Asbury Park, when I seen that movie, even though I wasn't a part of it, I just wanted to come on as a producer to use my brand and my platform to promote it, because Asbury Park is what you call it's the I call it the uncomfortable truth. You know what I'm saying? It's very uncomfortable because it's talking about the issues that we face in America, as African American men and women, and anything you can touch on as far as police brutality, racism. I mean, anything that you could think of that's happening now. That's why I wanted to be a part of it, because a lot of people don't know Ken Legend Williams wrote that before all of that stuff started happening. So it was almost like he was, in tune with things that might occur later on down the line in this world. And look at us now, we're going through different trials, but at the same time, that movie Asbury Park, Glenn Plummer is in it. You got Peter Gunn, you got Peter, Snoop from The Wire, who's my colleague, that's my sister.
Yes.
So me being a part of that, it was really something that I just wanted to attach my brand on. Chaney Vision Entertainment, that's my company. And like I said, partnering with Casey Carson and Legend, those guys.
They came on and it was such an amazing interview. And I was so glad to be able to meet them. So you guys are all connected, really good people. And you guys are really, headed towards, you got something real good going on. What I like about it is that you guys are, like I was telling Legend, offering our people an opportunity to work and to eat, right? And so I appreciate that. And I'm sure everybody that works with you guys appreciate it too. So what would you tell someone, what is the best advice that you're giving someone that wants to get into this business, whether it's producing, whether it's acting, whether it's, whatever in this entertainment business? Because we know it ain't easy out here.
It ain't easy at all, right?
You gotta love it. So what is your advice you're giving?
Well, my advice that I would give any aspiring actor, hip hop artist, or just artist in general that wants to get in this business is just know that everybody is not going to say yes. Like every audition you go on, or every artist that you may want to go on tour with, everybody's not going to say yes. Right. You have to stick to understanding that this is a business at the end of the day, and keep your vision clear. People want to see you believe in yourself. Nobody is going to help you if you don't believe in yourself. That term, nobody is going to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself.
Right.
So that's my advice. Just keep your vision clear, stay focused, stay motivated, and never give up. I always stress that every single day when I'm doing my post on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, because like me, you spoke earlier, so many people give up just because they get rejected a lot. I mean, but that comes with the business. Yeah. And another thing too is just stay ready so you don't got to get ready.
That's right. I love it. Yeah. You even might have to keep a 9 to 5 whenever, in case those times where you're not working comes. People have to get jobs. It's okay. It's okay.
You know what? And I'll say something about that. It's okay to get a 9 to 5 job as long as you have a plan. As long as you have a plan with your 9 to 5 job to, after the bills are paid, you set some money aside, you invest in your career, whether that be new headshots, if you're an artist, you know,
Yes.
pay for your studio time. I mean, as long as you have a plan, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, people can't call themselves a hustler if they're not having multiple streams of income.
That's right.
The
That's
legal way.
legal.
Yeah, legally.
Legal.
Yeah, but you definitely, you know, like I said, that's my message every single day. Just you got to have the willpower. You got to keep going. You got to know that there is light at the end of every dark tunnel.
Trust it. Yeah.
You got to trust it, and you got to put God first.
That's
and
it.
then you got to tap into the God within, because we know we all control our own environments. We control our own destiny. And once you tap into that, you out of here.
Yes. I love it. Thank you so much for coming. Man, I was telling Legend and Casey, I could talk to y'all all night long. Because you're very brilliant and you're speaking, you know, the truth and what people need to hear. And so thank you for that. Go ahead and tell the people how they can reach you on all social media sites, how they can follow you. If someone wants to tap in, how they can do that.
So, of course, I'm Trey Chaney, and my Instagram is Dedicated Father Series. That's my Instagram page, Dedicated Father Series. Then if you want to reach me on Twitter, it's at Trey Chaney. That's TrayCha, it is in Nancy, EY. And then my website is ChaneyWay.com. It's ChaneyWay.com. So definitely reach out to me. I'm all over Facebook. All of the links are connected. Let's connect. Let's keep on uplifting each other. Right. Any projects that they might have going on that, you know, our aspiring writers, directors, producers are looking at right now. Y'all know I'm one email, one phone call away. Tap in with Black Link Magazine. My sister Marva, she gonna point you in the right direction straight to me.
That's right. Hit me up, y'all. As we're going to get out of here for now, remember, go follow Trey. Let's lift one another up. Let's support one another. It's not a competition out here. It's about helping one another to level up. So you guys, let's remember, respect yourself, respect each other. God bless.
Yeah.
D-Buds, you real.